I really believe that geometry is the primal language of the
I often
universe.
see interlocking geometric tiles and other forms of pixelated geometry you see in my art is just a development through practice, really. This is going to be a short little montage of what my channel is all about. So thanks for tuning in. My name's Neo. This is Novacreated. So I've been practicing art for a little while now. I really started to get into it when I was about 16. And even back then, the motifs of geometry, patterns, and shapes started to emerge. After moving from home when I was 18, I started to practice art nearly every day. I got into it with painting and kind of paint pouring and different types of looser abstract work. I decided that I would pursue art as a career, as something I was going to do for the rest of my life. So I'm 26 now, and I've just put in a lot of practice since that point, and that's how my art got to where it is today. So I'm completely self-taught. I've never went to school for any of this. I just have practiced and experimented, and everything you see in my art is just a development through practice, really. Over the years, I started to develop my own kind of language with color theory and my own formulations of geometric theory, and that's really where my art has developed into what it is now. I'd say the fundamental inspirations for my art come from observing nature, from different altered states or non-ordinary states of consciousness, and from classical and natural philosophy. I'm also very interested in Celtic art. I have Celtic heritage, and that's always been a big inspiration to me. So I'm very interested in non-ordinary states of consciousness, and it's played a large part in my development personally and also in the development of my art style. So I work with a lot of different forms of non-ordinary states, things like breathwork, meditation, fasting, lucid dreaming, and the respectful use of plant medicines. I think these types of tools offer a lot of insight into ourselves and inspiration and personal development, but they should definitely be treated with respect and intentionality. So I also like to draw more illustrative works, little scenes and characters, often with a mythical spin on them. I'm also quite an avid dreamer. I like to pull lots of inspiration from dreams, and this work you're seeing right here is called Gateway of the Astral Dragon, and it's something that I woke up with one night as an image in my head, and I decided to turn it into a drawing. I'd say a lot of the work that I make orbits around the themes of mysticism, different forms of magical worlds, and observations of patterns in nature and the imagination. This pixel style you see me doing here has developed over the course of many years, and it's developed as a way to communicate the things I observe in non-ordinary states of consciousness. I often see interlocking geometric tiles and other forms of pixelated geometries that click together. Mainly I practice geometry from more loose and abstract styles to more measured and technical. I also quite enjoy philosophy. I really like to entertain different ideas and contemplate on different ways of thinking. Another thing I like to practice is poetry. I'll probably end up sharing some of my poetry on this channel as well. I really believe that geometry is the primal language of the universe. A lot of people have said this throughout time, and I definitely think that it's true. It doesn't matter what language you speak, because everyone can understand a circle or a triangle or a square. And you don't need to ascribe meaning to geometry because it's already inherent with what it means just by how it looks. And that's why geometry is my primary interest. And I hope that you find this interesting as well, and that's why you're watching. This is a little shot of a bunch of my work laid out over a table. I really like to play around and experiment with different forms of color and shape and patterns. So I like to dabble in a lot of different art forms. When I started out, I really liked to do abstract painting and splatter painting and paint pouring. I've kind of moved away from that into the more geometric work. I also like to do some wood carving now and again. I really like carving spoons and other utensils. I also like to carve magic wands and walking staffs. I enjoy doing art out in nature as well, like building labyrinths or making mandalas out of natural elements. The main thing I focus on though is the geometry. I'm pretty obsessively practicing it. I would even go as far to consider myself a geometer because it's everything I live and breathe. I'm practicing every day and I'm working at it constantly to improve and understand more. I love to learn and develop new theory, and I really love to read up on geometry and just take in different forms of information and translate it into my work. Posting on YouTube is a new thing for me, but I really enjoy it and I plan on continuing it for a long time. Alright, so that pretty well sums it all up. Thanks for watching this video, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So, yeah, that's my little channel intro. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope you like this kind of content. If you do, please subscribe. Please share the videos. Give thumbs up on things, help the algorithm out. I really appreciate everyone tuning in. I've got some fascinating videos ready to come out soon, and I'll see you on the next one.